The important thing to realize is that if you're relying on something outside of you to change that emotional state, you'll become dependent on it. So,
Mm,
is it possible then to begin to create more coherence in the brain? And the answer is yes, because when you're under the gun of those chemicals of survival, you're narrowing your focus on the cause. You hear something moving in the bushes, you freeze, and you narrow your focus. And it's that narrowing of focus that tends to be obsessive. When we're in
mm,
stress, we overthink things, we overanalyze. That actually, we've discovered, makes the brain worse. And it
mm,
actually makes the heart regulate more out of order. So then we said, okay, if the brain is narrowing its focus and it's becoming over attentive, what if we teach it how to do something else? What if we teach it how to broaden its
mm,
focus? And instead of focusing on something material or something known, just open up and focus on nothing. And the act of broadening the focus actually causes a person to stop thinking and doing and start sensing and feeling is actually what starts to slow their brain waves down. So as you start to open your awareness and sense nothing, we've seen this thousands of times, those different networks that are firing out of order start to synchronize. And what syncs in the brain links in the brain, and the brain becomes more orderly. It starts to become more coherent. If you could learn how to rest your attention in your heart, and where you place your attention is where you place your energy, regulate your breath, start slowing your breathing down, even if you did it for 1 minute,
mhm,
you could actually begin to change your brain waves,
mhm,
and you could actually cause your heart to start functioning more regulation and more order. If you said, okay, I'm going to work with my body and I'm going to start breathing and I'm going to start feeling emotions that I do want to feel. Yes, it may take you a few minutes to get there, but if you keep practicing it over and over again, the heart starts producing a very profound signal. It starts to produce an external magnetic field. It's measurable. So now you have a coherent brain, which means you can get very intentional. And you have a coherent heart, which means you can feel the emotions of your future before it happens.